Oh, hello, darlings. I've missed you so much. We're going to hop right into this makeup with a fresh face. And as per usual, we're going to use Black Brilliance Skin Elixir and spritz it everywhere. We're going to move on to Embryolisse, which clearly I'm obsessed with. It is the most amazing moisturizer in the world. And we're just going to work that into the skin. Moving right along to the Kiehl's Avocado Eye Cream. This stuff is the jam, and I'm just pressing it underneath my eye and onto my orbital bone and really just working that gently into my eye. Typical Evian spritz for the win. Don't forget to spritz the beauty blender. So because Embryolisse is so jammin', I use it all over my face, and it's a moisturizer and a primer, so no primer. Moving on to our foundation, I'm going to mix these two guys to get a little bit more coverage, but to also get that nice natural finish. And I'm just going to work this all over my skin, placing it, and then I'm going to blend it out with the amazing Beauty Blender. Yes, girl, yes. We're just gonna blend and blend and blend and blend and blend and blend and blend. So this is where I get my entire life together with the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I am obsessed with this concealer. It is so gorgeous and just melds right into the skin, which is bomb. So you're just going to apply it in the typical triangle formation, so we can do a little bit of highlighting and a little bit of spot control. And we're going to blend that out with our Beauty Blender, really concentrating underneath the eye. If you have fine lines, this is super, super important. And work a little bit down the bridge of our nose just for a natural little glow. I'm going to set that with the Secret Brightening Powder in a MAC 286. And I'm going to magically turn into a fairy because there's so much powder. I mean, yes, fairy realness, yes. And shake it out and back to the makeup. So make sure that you really press and blend out underneath the eye. Then go in with the 286 and buff that powder very lightly in underneath the eye to prevent creasing. This part is super important. You're going to place the powder in that V formation and spritz it out, girl. We all know I love a good spritz. Anytime you do powder, you always want to go in and bring back some rejuvenation. So we're going to go in with the cream color base from MAC in bronze, and I'm going to use this just to do a light chisel on my cheek. I'm just going to place it and brush it up. I'm not doing anything crazy. This is just to give my face a little bit of definition so I look a little more awake and naturally enhanced as opposed to the highlight and contour. And just blend that out with the Beauty Blender all over. Yes, girl, give me those cheekbones. And the excess I'm just going to use to lightly place down the bridge of my nose, and then eventually I'm going to place just what's ever left on the back of my hand on my forehead just for a little bit of a glow. So since we're going natural, I'm going to skip eyeshadow and I'm just going to press in whatever product is on the Beauty Blender on my eye and go in with the Secret Brightening Powder in the 286 and just buff that over my eye and under just to set it so that we don't have anything creasing. And going in with the Mercier Translucent Powder and a MAC 188, I'm just going to lightly blend that powder into my skin just to set all the cream and foundation that is on my skin. Real Techniques buffing brush and C7 from MAC. I'm going to just set that contour that we used and just add a little bit of chisel to the cheek. You just want to place it and then lightly buff it into the skin so it's seamless and looks like a natural shadow. And just lightly dust it down the side of your nose and around your forehead, just again to set all that cream contour that we did. But again, we want to do it very light and very natural. Now my favorite part of makeup, the NYX Liquid Illuminator, and we are going to use our finger and just press this onto the high points of our cheekbone for a nice soft natural highlight. Normally I like to look like I swallowed a light bulb, but today since we're doing a natural glam or a more light natural glam, I'm just gonna ease up a little bit. And don't forget to add a little bit of the highlighter to your Cupid's bow and down the bridge of your nose. And okay, I lied. I'm gonna pack a little bit more on because I just love to look super glowy and highlighted. So the more highlighter you add, the stronger it's gonna be. Then I'm going to move into a cream blush, and I'm going to use a MAC 130 brush and tap the excess out on the back of my hand just so I don't put too much, and then lightly work it into my cheeks so I get a natural flush. For the brows, you're just going to groom the brows up, and I'm just using a Morphe brush just to make sure they're all in place. And then I'm going to go in with my Freeman brow powder in dark cocoa and the other side of my Morphe brush and just work that throughout my brows. And to top off the look, I'm going to use my favorite liquid lipstick company, Colourpop, and their Ultra Matte Liquid Lipstick in Donut. And I'm just going to work that over my lips, not doing any overlining, just really putting on that color to just get a nice pop. And of course, when in doubt, spritz it out. And a little bit of mascara just to open up the eyes. I didn't curl my lashes. I don't really do that too often, but you're more than welcome to. So yeah. And yeah, spritz it one more time because clearly I love it. And that's it. This is your everyday go-to glam, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like and subscribe and comment down below. Bye!